Good afternoon. Hello, can you guys hear me? Am I
Good
audible?
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon too. All
Good
right.
afternoon, sir.
How many are we? Right, grade 7 out of 0.5. So this half of you, or let's see, more than half of you are here right now. So it's a good thing. All right. So before we proceed to the week 3, this one right here, or our main agenda. So let's go back to week 1 and week 2. So does anyone has a question or a clarification so far under week 1? Is everything clear so far? Come on, guys. Anything, you can ask anything regarding week 1. This is the video. This is the instruction for your lab number 1 and 2 clear. What about your quiz? Are you guys doing good with the module 1 quiz? What about the case study? Are you guys able to answer this one without a problem?
Sir, doon po sa case study, walang record na sentences.
No, there is no required minimum counts of word or counts of sentences. You can have maybe 1 or 2 as long as you were able to answer the question and your answer is really, really convincing, then you will get the high score.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right, so you're welcome. What about the others? The question? Okay, what about this? Or how about this? Sorry. If you guys don't have a question or a clarification, just give me quick thumbs up so that I know that everything is clear. Okay, it's good. Maybe half of you responded. I think that's a good sign that all of you were able to get everything and then without the problem at all. So moving on. What about week 2? Anything about week 2? Does anyone has a question or clarification? Regarding with lab number 3, probably the quiz number 2, and then the quiz study number 2. Question or clarification? Okay, so same thing. If you guys don't have a question or clarification, just give me thumbs up. There's a quick thumbs up just to let me know that you don't have a question though, or you were able to follow everything so far. So you guys don't really have a question, huh? All right, so moving on now to the main agenda what we're having this meeting right now is of course I need to at least guide you a little, though I think everything is already mentioned here, all of the instructions are already super clear, I hope. Anyway, let's start with the overview of this weekday. So I won't be reading everything anymore. So just read them later on. So in here you will see the topic learning outcomes and then all the list of topics. So it's quite a lot for this module. And then we only have one lecture presentation or one module for this week. And then we have the pre-made video of this module 3, which is I think an hour and 33-minute video. So just watch this one just in case that is a part that you don't understand regarding with this lecture presentation. And if ever this one is still not enough, then feel free to check this full course. So this is an almost 5-hour video, which was not made by me. So this one was made by another content creator. It's one my CS. So this is a really, really good video, especially if you don't have any idea regarding about cybersecurity. Okay, so this will teach you from the scratch, from the beginning up to at least let's say 80% or let's say 70% of what is cybersecurity is. Okay. So yeah, this is a supplemental video, just in case that you need more information. And if you're the kind of guy who loves reading, then this ebook is for you. Again, most of my the content of my presentation came from this ebook. So feel free to read everything. So you will see here the complete definition of digital security risk, the complete definition of cybercrime. You know, all in all, this is a complete version of my lecture presentation, because this one is just the summarized version of this ebook. Okay. So I hope we're clear with this one. So similar with the with the past ebooks, this one has a question at the end of the page. So yeah, just try to answer them. Okay. Anyway, all of the answers can be found on this ebook also. So you can always practice using those given questionnaires. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the module overview. So are we clear so far? Okay then. So let us proceed now to the next one. So for the learning materials, so this is the module 3 itself. So just check this one out later on. And then here is the instruction for the lab number 4. So for this one, I only have one thing that wait a second. Lab number 3, this is the one. So did I say regarding that regarding with the lab number 3 instruction? Wait a second. Did I mention this one last meeting? That it should be the screenshot of your own version of your Microsoft Word. Did I see that?
Wala, sir.
Wala, no. Well, that is why we're having this meeting now. That is what, because I want to clarify that, you should take a screenshot of your own version of your own, Microsoft Word, not, taking a screenshot of this example right here. So as you guys can see, this one is super old operating system. So it's Windows XP, and then probably the Microsoft Word is maybe 2007 or 2000, I don't know, 2004 or 2009. So nowadays, maybe the lowest version of Microsoft Word is maybe 2012, Microsoft 2012, or probably 2015 or 2016. Okay, because we now have 2019 as one of the latest. I think we now even have 2021, but I'm not sure if it's already official. Okay. Anyway, just take a screenshot of your own version of Microsoft Word, and then the rest are already same. Okay. So I hope we're clear with the lab number 3.
Yes, sir.
Hintay ako ng kanya. Isa lang nagbibigay ng thumbs up. Baka natutulog na kayo Anyway, so let's now move on to the lab number 4. So in here, I just remember that there is no update to this one. Everything's as it is already. So just redo everything. You will see here that we have a portrait format, and then we have a landscape format. So I expect that the first one is portrait, and then the second one is in a landscape format. And then, yeah, you can use the snipping tool to get this picture right here, snipping tool. And then in order for you to have this one, I think this one is drop cap. This one right here, for you to have this capital letter A, capital letter B, and then capital letter M. So this is the letter in a drop cap, and then with the font style of stencil. Okay, so this is not a picture. This is a real this one font. Okay, the real letter, not just an image. Okay, and then what else? So in here, of course, I want to see two columns. So this is the first one, and then this is another column. All right, and then another one. This is another drop cup, similar with this one. I think this one is a different font style. Anyway, I think it's right here. So here for the letter R, it's Mistral. Okay, that is the font style that is being used, and then it's size 61. So as much as possible, so you guys should, arrive with the same format as what we have in here. Yeah, at least 99%, or if you can do it 100%, then a lot better. That you will get the perfect score. Okay, so if there are some changes, then of course you will get maybe 5 points deduction or 10 points deduction. Right? So just follow all the instruction and then you will get a perfect score. So are we clear so far with the lab number 4? Right. It's good. Yeah, good to see that at least maybe 10 or less than 10 of you are now responding really quick. Okay, that's what I actually like. I know that you guys are really listening. Anyway, for the watch video, so whatever you guys can find on the overview of the video materials, you can also find it here. So we have the premium video, and then we have the 5-hour video, and then let me just remove this one. This was my class last year, I guess. This one is October 26. So I will just put here later on the link where you can watch the this one, our recorded Zoom meeting today. Okay. And then for the practice exercises, again, they are just practice exercises, and then they came from quizzes and I think props. So in most cases, those are the websites that I'm getting my practice exercises. Yeah, this one is for the pro props, and the other one came from quizzes. So just try to answer them, before taking the module 3 quiz. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the practice exercises and then assessment. So assessment, this is where you're going to submit your lab number 4. You have your third quiz, and then the last one is case study number 3 for this week. So similar with the week 1 and 2, will be given instead of facts, you'll be given a situation, and then just answer this question. Okay, so again, there is no incorrect answer regarding with the case study. Just answer that one with your own vocabulary, with your own knowledge, with your own opinion, then you're already good to go with that one. Okay. So it's okay if you're not that really good in constructing a sentence using English language. But that's okay. Even me, I do commit a lot of mistakes, written via verbal. So nobody's perfect. So it's okay. Don't be shy to try your best in constructing a sentence. All right. So are we clear so far with your activities for this week? So just do take note that the due dates will be on May 25. So additional 3 activities that will be due on May 25. So you guys have 1 week from now. Okay. And then next week we'll deal with this week 4 to 6, the last module before your midterm exam. I mean, not the last module, the last tab. Okay, because we have 3 modules in total for this one. Yeah, anyway, that is all for now. And if you guys don't have a question or clarification anymore, then yeah, that's already it for today's meeting. So you guys may go now if you want. And if ever you have a question, yes, Mr. Florida.
Sir, regarding limited face-to-face.
Okay, I think I mentioned this one last meeting that we're only going to have 2 class for limited face-to-face. So the first one is before your midterm exam, and then the second one is before your final exam. So the first meeting is before your midterm exam, right? So all you need to do is compile all your laboratories. Okay, so you can just save it on a flash drive, and then I would like to see if it's really you who created that one. Then of course I will ask, you know, uh, some questions regarding your laboratories. Okay, I just want to verify if you were able to do that one on your own. Okay, that's my main concern. And then
Okay,
same
say,
with the finals.
thank you.
So same with the finals, compilation of all of the laboratories and finals. And then of course, you're going to show to me your laboratories, and then I will ask some questions. How did you do that? How did you arrive at that one? What is the code for this one? Okay, what is the specific code for this one? Okay, and so on and so forth. Right? So 2 meetings only. We'll use well, in your case, we cannot have 40 people in one class. So that is why I divided this one into two. So we will have 2 hours each student. So for this group one, of course, they're going to use the room from 3:30 to 5:30, and then the other group will be using the room from 5:30 to 7:30. Okay. So yeah. Oops, we have a new one which doesn't have a group. So I'll just put him probably is Mr. Tropel right here. Tropel Cristel. I think this one is Miss Tropel. Cristel Roylands. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anymore. This one is the name of a girl, I guess, and this one is the name of a guy. Roylands. Maybe this is the name of her mother, and then this is the name of his father. Anyway, I'll just put him to group one. All right, so any other questions so far? For the question of Mr. DeCruzin, so I'll just announce when we are going to have a limited face-to-face. So expect that is, or that would be before your midterm exam. So your midterm exam will be on June 16, so probably June 11. June 11 is Saturday. Our meeting is June. Yeah, so maybe we can have a meeting on June 8, a limited face-to-face meeting on June 8. Or if not, then after your midterm exam, that would be on June 22. Okay, but if we can meet already on June 8, then why not? Okay, I just want to see your laboratories. So I hope I was able to answer your questions. What about the others? Do you guys have a question so far?
Answer.
Okay, so yeah, that's already it. Just use the remaining time as your time to do all the the given activities. Okay, by me,
Sir, excuse me po, sir.
yes, Nian.
This is Raymond Joseph po, sir. Regarding po sa grouping, sir.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
Pwede po bang lumipat sa group 1, sir?
Wait second. Sino yung lipat ko na lang si Mr. Tropel. Ay, yeah, Miss Tropel. And you will transfer Raymond ba?
Joseph po, sir. Joseph Raymond po, sir.
Joseph is your last name.
Yes po, sir. Bali yung pangalawa po na pangalan, sir. Joseph.
Ito. And there you go.
Thank you po, sir.
You're welcome. So at least the nasa the balance, but that's good. Okay, so so regarding the requirements for the limited face-to-face class, is it okay if I just submit my vaccination card and set up the vaccinations with you? Yeah. So just submit a picture of your vaccination card instead of, I think they're just those two are just the same. Okay, yeah, both of them are acceptable. That's an indicator that you are already vaccinated. Probably the first dose and second dose. So I think even though you don't have a booster shot yet, I think the first dose and second dose is already acceptable. So any other concerns? So by the way, was I able to answer your question, Miss Kate, or Miss Kate rather? Kate Race.
Yes, sir. Okay na po. Thank you.
How do you pronounce your last? What is your last name? Is it Raiz?
Raiz po. Raiz.
Tagalog, taga-Pilipino, no? Raiz. Anyway, it's Kate, right? Kate Raiz.
Sir.
Okay, any other concerns?
Sir, kung okay lang din po sana na lumipat po sa group 1.
Ayaw nyo ng gabihin. Well, wala namang may gustong gabihin. Siyempre, delikado. Yeah, sure. Why not? But it would be, too much for group 1 already. So anyone who would like to transfer also from group 1 to group 2? So it's Kate Lois Bryce. 24 and 21. I think it's not that bad. Kailangan. Wala naman siguro magagalit kapag 24. So, sir, another question, sir, pwede po ba yung PhilHealth ng parents about po dun sa requirements? Yeah, as long as your name is indicated that you are a beneficiary of the PhilHealth of your mother or your father. Okay. But if you are not a beneficiary, then that PhilHealth is useless. Okay, so you have to apply, or your mother should apply, or let's see update her PhilHealth, and then saying that you are a beneficiary after PhilHealth. Who's this? Shamila. Ano ba to? Anong last name? What is your last name, Shamila?
Landingin po, sir.
Is this from group? Oy, sabi na yun 25-20. Dapat at least balance to. Anyway, so I think it's okay. Basta siguro hindi masyadong crowded sa loob. Okay, so any other concerns or question? So yeah, if you guys don't have a question anymore, you guys may now go. Okay. So I'll just end our meeting once there is no remaining students anymore.
Goodbye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you too. So we have a question here. So sir, paano po kapag walang PhilHealth parents? They should have, okay, because that is actually, super beneficial. You don't know where you're going to have an accident. Knock on the wood, hopefully not. But yeah, that is one requirement that is needed by school, since just in case that something happened to you, so at least you have an insurance. Especially that it's pandemic, it's not easy to cure that kind of disease. So you need to be separated for, I don't know, maybe a month. So, and then yeah, if you don't have an insurance, then you're going to have a lot of maybe a big expenses. Okay, compared if you do have an insurance, then you're going to have lesser expenses. So if you don't have PhilHealth, you might want to talk to your mother, or if you are already, I think, I don't know, 18 or 21, I think you can already apply on your own app PhilHealth. You can apply on your own, then that's the best method. But if you're not at the right age yet, then probably you can ask your mother or father to apply the PhilHealth insurance. So I hope I was able to answer your question. So now we don't have a choice but to have the PhilHealth. Right? So was I able to answer your query, Mr. Pakun? Good afternoon, sir. Ask ko lang po if tatanggalin po ba si Sir Natarte sa reference sa lab 2? If he knows you, then there's no need to remove him. But if he knows you, then yeah. What did I say? If he knows you, then there's no need to remove. But if he doesn't know you, then just remove his name and then replace it by other person who knows you. Okay. What important is that person know you personally, or at least know how do you behave, or who you really are, something like that. Yeah, sure, you guys can put me as your reference, of course, since I am your instructor in this subject. Okay, so we now only have 2 minutes and 39 seconds. So hurry up if you still have a question so we can, answer it right now. Any questions? If none, you guys can go already. To those who doesn't have a question or clarification, you guys can go already. Okay. So this is just for those who still have, probably.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you too, Mr. Gallardo.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you too, and goodbye. Ano ba?
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you and goodbye. What about you, Miss Jasmine or Jasmine? Is it really you? JHU? Anyway, I think